A very good evening to everybody watching. Thank you for joining us on this weekend's edition of The Agenda. My name is Toivo Jebela. Tonight on the platform we are joined by one of the most decorated, if not the most decorated Namibian footballer of all time, Razundara Tjikuzu. He is of course a footballer who made his name in the Bundesliga in Germany. That is a top-tier league in Germany, and also played a very vital role within the Brave Warriors, especially when our national team was at its peak. And we are here to talk about his football career and what the future looks like for him. Razi, thank you for making time, my brother. It's so good to see you.
Good morning, my brother. Long time.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
I was happy to be here.
Absolutely. I thought you would greet me in German. Of course, I don't understand the language, but Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, my brother.
No, very good. So let's talk about your career. You grew up in Swakopmund. I know that. I mean, you are from Omaheke originally.
Originally from Omaheke, yes.
Yeah.
I was born in Omaheke.
Where in Omaheke?
In Okumu, Aminus.
In Aminus.
Yes.
Okay.
But I went with very young age, like 3 years old, then I went to Swakop. So actually, I grew up in Swakop, actually.
Yeah, you grew up in Swakop. And at what level were you playing soccer? Is it street?
No, it was always street.
Yeah,
That's always we started football from the street.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why we were actually living in a different neighborhood. But I wanted to go to school in Mondesa while we were staying in Veneta.
Yeah.
So because I knew that most of the people there, they don't really play street football.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go back to the roots. So I went to school in the location.
Okay.
So that I can play every day when the school is out, I can play street football. So for me, it was actually a good thing.
Yeah. When you were spotted by scouts, I know that you were spotted by scouts. Were you attached to any football club that time, or were you still just playing?
No. It was actually all from school.
Okay.
So that time, school football was very important for youth development.
Yeah.
Because that's why there were Coca-Cola Cup and all this stuff. So I was not really in a club. So I was just playing like school football actually.
Okay. So how did you get spotted?
It's very funny. I get actually not really spotted. That time, it was something different because the German clubs, Westphalia, no, not a club actually, it's a region.
Yeah.
So they used to come to Namibia. And so some of the clubs also came like Werder Bremen. So they used to do that every year, but things have stopped now. So things have changed a little bit. So it was a little bit advantage for the young players. So when you know that they're there, so you can show a little bit when you have flag, then you can go with them.
Okay. But specifically, how were you spotted? How did someone approach you and say, look?
No, they didn't really approach. They approached the Namibian Football Federation.
Okay.
Because they saw me at I think I was 13, at the under 7, at 17 friendly match against Westphalia, and then time I was also playing for under 20.
Oh,
so I was playing both. Yeah, so I was playing both as under 7 and under 20. So that time Bremen was here.
Okay.
With Westphalia the same time because it was pre-season there.
Yeah,
Not pre-season is the time when they always travel at end of the year, end of the season.
Yeah.
So they pick the best players, like Westphalia, they pick the best players of, it's like region, it's like Erongo and Commerce. So they pick the best player of Commerce, like youth development team. Then they make one team and then they travel. But Werder Bremen was under 20 of Werder Bremen. It means like, it was almost like the second team of the professional team.
I see.
So they came here. So the president and one of the coaches saw me while I was playing for under 17 and under 20. That's why they approaches the NFA so that the NFA can ask and get contact with my parents.
Okay. And
uncle actually.
Yeah, your uncle. So then your family was approached. What was the message? You want to take you to Germany or for trials?
No, they wanted to take me for 1 year.
Okay, some
for development.
Sort of, scholarship.
It's like friendship, like so that they can build a friendship.
Yeah.
Understand, with the Namibian Football Federation. So when I hear that they want to take me for 1 year, but they knew, they just can't take everybody. You understand? So when they when they took me there, and I knew that I only have 1 year, so there was 1 year and 1 year option to learn the language and to develop my football skills. So for me, it was like, this is my chance.
Okay. When you went, how old were you?
14.
You were 14?
14, 15, yeah.
Okay, you were a young boy. Were you accompanied by anyone?
No, I was lucky. That time, when I was supposed to go to Germany, we had international tournament in Finland with under 20. So I went with under 20.
Namibia or
Namibia.
Okay.
Namibia. So I went with the under 20. So we go play the tournament. After we finished playing the tournament, it's like they dropped me in Frankfurt, and then they passed, and I fled, and then from there I fly to Bremen.
Yeah, but essentially, I mean, I know that in modern football, family is a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, when Coutinho signed for Barcelona, already a pro, probably having children already, his entire family was in that private jet, taking him to Barcelona. It's a big moment for the thing. So in your case, I'm trying to see, as a 14-year-old, were you accompanied by family to support you?
No, I think I was, that time I was always in, so for me, they was my football family, you understand?
Yeah.
So for me, it's not like they dropped me, they left me there, you understand?
Yes.
I remember still, I think Amos Shugwa, he was the one who came to me and spoke to me and like motivated me.
Yeah.
I think he was the last guy I spoke to before I went for the boarding. You understand? So from there, for me, I was not really afraid. I don't know why. So I flew from Frankfurt, then I went to Bremen.
Yeah.
But just when I landed in Bremen, it was a little bit scary.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's a big city.
Not really big.
Yeah.
It's not really a big city.
Okay. And so then you were taken in. You were housed at the club accommodation, or where did you go?
Yeah, we stayed in we call it football internat. Okay. It's like a football school, actually.
Okay.
So I was picked up by the coach of under 16, I think.
Okay.
And then we went to the football school, but there's everything there. It's like your room is there. There's playrooms, there's study rooms. There's everything there. But I was just lucky that when I came there were still 2 other African players. Okay. From Nigeria. The youngest brother of Samson Siaja, I think you remember me, played 94 for Nigeria.
Yes.
And one guy from Guinea.
Okay.
So for me it was a little bit.
It helped you to settle.
Yeah. Because it was also good for me to learn the language maybe, because when I came to those guys, the young players, my teammates, these guys just speak German to you.
Yeah.
Either when you don't understand or not, you have to figure it out. What they mean. That's how that's how I really learned the language very quick.
Okay. Okay, then you stayed within the development stages and the reserves. At what point did you make your debut for Werder Bremen, the actual team? First team. The first team, 18. At the age of 18. Okay. Well, what do you recall about that day? Who did you play against?
I think it was against Lyon, UEFA Cup.
Oh, okay.
Because somebody was injured, then
they called you in.
They called me in. At that time, the coach was Felix Magath, I guess.
Oh, I see.
But we played in France.
Okay, so you made your debut for the first team in France.
In France, yes.
Okay. When you financially, how were you taken care of around that stage? Were you?
No, it was. Sorry to cut. No, it was different though. When at the youth development, you didn't really take care of your financial problems actually, because they had because it's like they had somebody who take care of you. Yeah. There was like a family there.
Yeah.
How can I forget the big man? Wolf Werner. Okay. He was taking care of us with his wife.
Okay.
You understand? So they were taking care of us when we need something. So we go to them. When you have to send money home,
Yeah.
Then you go there, then you explain why, how much, to who, then you just give the details they're gonna do for you. Understand? So they were like actually our parents actually.
Yeah.
I
Some
think
sort
actually
of mentor of some sort.
mentor of some sort. But he was part of actually he was now, but the club recommended them so they can take care of us actually.
Yeah,
So they were like our parents.
Yeah.
And the women who were, because you get used to them. It's like you have a bond. It's like a family.
Yeah.
So they and the women who always clean for us, and the women who always cook fast food.
Yeah. When did you sign your first professional contract?
19.
At the age of 19. So when you made your debut, you were not yet professionally contracted, but eventually.
Yeah, I was on the way. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's when even the year I made us. No, a year later. It was the beginning of. I think after when I made 19. So I think that's the year I went even the Chairman Cup.
Okay.
My first year.
Okay.
When I started playing for Bremen.
Have you started playing for Breveros by that time yet, or no?
You already?
At what age did you start playing for?
When I turned 16. I was 15, turning 16. I think I'm the youngest still. And then Ricardo managed it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not now. I don't know now, but I think actually I still the youngest.
Who called you up first? Who drafted you into the national team? Who was the coach?
President Mukhani and Peter Bell.
Okay. That was before. That was after AFCON '98.
Before AFCON.
Did you go to AFCON?
No, I was not there.
You didn't go.
I qualified, yes, but I didn't go because I broke my leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Gabon, I was there. I was playing in Gabon the day we qualified.
Oh, I see.
But after that, I think
our qualification was secured in Gabon.
In Gabon, yes.
And you played in that match?
I played all the games, yes, for qualifying games.
And then you got injured.
And then 2 weeks before, I broke my ankle.
Okay.
It was sad, but
Yeah.
I was just happy that we have qualified.
Absolutely. When you became professional in Germany, it means then that even that person that used to take care of you, that father figure that you guys had at the club, is it at that point where you start detaching now and you are professional, you are on your own now, or how long do you continue to be guided by that person?
It was actually the normal age that you have to stay in the soccer school. It was 21, 18.
Okay.
Then for them in Europe, when you're 18, it's like you're adult, so
Yes.
you can actually take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But I think because I don't know, because I was supposed to go early out, but he said you still have to stay.
Yeah.
So I stayed till 20 years. Then I went on my own.
Okay.
But he did go. He told me that you're still too early. You can't go.
Yeah.
So you stay here, but you stay on the. There's 2 departments. There's youth. That time we moved in the stadium. Actually, now we start staying in the stadium, in Visa Stadium.
There are these accommodation facilities there.
Yeah, in the stadium.
Okay.
Then we moved from the normal internat to the stadium.
Yeah.
So there were 2 departments, like amateur side, they're adult now, and the youth development side. So there's time for everything. So that side, that 10 o'clock your TV will automatically go off. Yeah. So on the other mature side, it's like you have freedom a little bit. Yeah, because you are a little bit mature.
Yeah. At what point did you start feeling like a proper professional footballer now, not only in terms of regular game time, but also financially? At around what time do you feel that you're getting...
That time actually, my mindset or my concentration was not really about the money.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I was not really thinking, I must make money quickly. No. Because even the first year, when I turned professional, I just went one time to the bank and checked my bank details, what's going on there.
Balance.
My balance, what is there. Then I started like saying, oh, it's getting serious.
It's
I'm a big man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but it was not easy though. But it was good though. But
Yeah.
that's the time when I think I turned 19.
Yeah.
After that season.
Mm-hmm.
And I started like seeing that now I'm part of the team, like seriously, not train. When somebody get injured, you will call up and play, or then when I start getting regular player,
Yeah.
then I saw that okay,
Okay.
they accepted me now, because it's not only the coach you have to accept you.
Yeah.
The older guys in the team or in the club must also accept you.
Yeah.
When they accept you as a player, then you know that you have made it.
Who are some of the top guys that you played with?
There's a lot. There's
played with?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Frank Verlaat from Holland, Marco Bode, Germany, Dieter Alt, Andreas Herzog. There are a lot.
Okay.
Against because most of those players are also national players for
Yeah,
the
of
countries.
course. Yeah. Okay. So you became a regular eventually.
Yeah.
In Werder
Werder Bremen.
Yeah. Of course, you went on to play for Hansa Rostock.
Hansa Rostock and Duisburg.
And later for Hamburg, isn't it?
No, Duisburg.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, and you were playing also regularly now for the national team.
For the national team.
Yeah. Did you have? That's why I was talking about the family earlier on.
Mm-hmm.
To say that in what state of mind were you in those years when you really got at your peak now? You are a regular footballer, you are a famous footballer, I'm sure you are well compensated also. Did you have the right mentorship around money issues and how was it?
I must say, like, it's not easy.
Yeah.
You understand? Many people think like when you get professional, it's only about money, making money quick.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you must also know what you are doing, or who you're working with, or who wants to help you really, or who wants something from you.
Yeah.
So you must, when you're at such a young age, when you're too young, you don't know if you really, when you're desperate, you want to do something. You understand? So it means like, so you must be careful.
Yeah.
There's manager-wise, you understand? Sometimes somebody will say, one manager say, "No, let me take you to Russia." The other one, "No, stay here." So everybody wants where he
they can
benefit.
make something, yeah.
They can make something. So that's why I'm saying that sometimes you must know, or first. Now, today is a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know, you read, you can make the research, who is who,
Yeah.
you understand, so that you can be careful, like money issues, or the people you're moving around sometimes.
Yeah.
Understand? It's normal as a young man. I'm not saying that, you know, as a footballer, sometimes you go out, sometimes you exaggerate, but you don't know that you're exaggerating. Because now imagine you coming from Triple S, is like Swakop Secundaire, like from small school like that to Bundesliga, the youngster, for example.
Yeah.
You know, mentally it's not that easy. So you must. My uncle was not there. My aunt, my father. I didn't grow up with my dad and my mother. You understand? At that stage of my life, from 13, 14, I grew up myself. You understand? So nobody told me like that's wrong. This is go this direction, or go left or go right. So for me, it was like when I decide, like when I have to go to a club, I will sit down and say, I call it in German, hop or a top.
Yeah.
I go this side or go that side. When I lose, I lose.
Yeah.
You understand? Who must I? You understand? And ask God to guide me in the right direction.
Yeah.
So,
if you could turn back the clock, what are the some of the, how would you have done? What is it that you would have done differently? Especially.
no, I think
Yeah.
even Uli Hone said it. I think I was a lot more outgoing person.
Okay.
So sometimes I was a target for the media.
Yeah.
No, really.
The German media or
The
local?
German, no, Bremen media. I mean, like it's in Bremen media, like it's like in Visa Korea is like when they take it out, the whole Germany will read it. So it's for sure it's like the whole country. So you must be careful.
Were you a bad boy of some sort? And
no, I was
like
no bad boy is not.
clubbing and all that.
No, not
womanizing. You are a
clubbing.
popular guy.
Clubbing is not saying you are a bad boy. Or when you go out.
No, of course. You must have a good time.
Yeah, no, I know, but
everybody.
with
even
with
current
certain,
footballers.
I know with certain level. You understand? That's
yes.
not a problem.
Yeah.
Not a bad boy, but I think sometimes I went over the limit. But
yeah.
I will change that one.
Yeah.
I think I will play for more bigger clubs when I say I was living a different life, a little bit outside football.
Yeah. I'm asking you that because even when we used to read a lot of in the media here locally. Mm-hmm. Some of us were not even in the media. We were very young boys that time. Maybe we were at university or even high school. There also used to be a lot of reporting here locally, saying Tjikuzu had come for the national team and he got penalized by his club because he didn't go back on time, for example. What was that about?
No, it's not like, sometimes you go there, you stay like for 7 months and not coming home.
Yes.
And when you come your national team, sometimes you come, you play Saturday, then Sunday you have to go. And then Monday morning you have to be in training. Wednesday you play a cup game. Friday Bundesliga. Next week we have a cup of Champions League. So sometimes when you get a chance, when you come home, like when you see there's no important games, or after that week there's off, there's off. Let me say 2 days or 3 days off. There's sometimes and then it's not discipline, but I think most of the time when I come home, like when I see there's still 1 week or then sometimes I stayed 1 week longer. Then I call my coach. I think that my best coach to my chef, and I tell him that, man, I'm staying a little bit longer.
Yeah. Is it true that on one occasion, or maybe even on more occasions, when you came from Germany, you took guys to? No. There's this story.
I know. I did a lot.
Don't allow me. Allow me. For those who have never heard this story, apparently you used to take, especially these guys who are playing for smaller clubs, either locally or in South Africa, because you get paid much more. You would take them to Safari Hotel those years, pay for their rooms, pay for their drinks, like just chilling there, man. You are the big guy there.
No, I was not the big guy. I was not the big guy.
You were the richest. You were the richest guy.
No, but it's not a big guy being the richest. You understand? Because how can, for example, like, say we get paid from the national team, we get paid maybe like, for example, for a friendly game, maybe like, sometimes it was 45 or 50, I don't know. And most of the guys, they fall out of the 30. It was for a whole month in the training camp. You understand? So sometimes I will share the money that I'm getting paid for the national team so they can go take money home at least, so they can add a little bit with the camping fee, so they can have a little bit more to take back home for their family. So sometimes, how can I wear expensive clothes, not expensive clothes, but my brother don't even have shoes, or the shoes is like teared. So sometimes I took them to Street House, because Street House is my friend, out of his, like the company, or family company actually. So I would at least buy them 2 t-shirts and shoes and a jean. I think it's not a big problem. People make it a big issue, like I take my friends to Street House and buy clothes. No, when they don't have, I would, till today when they don't have, I have money, I would do it.
Yeah, but we're not booking the entire Safari Hotel to hang out there with the guys.
No,
and
not entire.
Yeah.
Maybe one villa or whatever, then we can hang out together.
Yeah. Okay. Now, then we go for a very short break and return with Razundara Tjikuzu. We are continuing our exciting conversation with retired professional footballer Razundara Tjikuzu. Now, So let's still go back. Let's still go back there because I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing to say, look, I'm a bit more resourced than others, and therefore I have more than others, and I must assist where I can. That is not a bad thing. But and that's why I called you here so that you explain, because the impression out there is that no, he was a bad boy, he was a show off. The guy was a show off.
No, not really. That one I never heard that one.
Yeah.
And just from my mother, I'm a good-hearted person. I'm not a greedy person.
Yeah.
You understand? Maybe other people see it differently. You understand?
Yeah.
So, when you see it from the other side, you will think, because I'm a quiet guy. You understand? So I don't talk that much. I can't be that really a show off. You understand? For me, it's like when you really, really, really earn other than the other one, why can you not give a little bit of yours to the other person? I'm not that greedy. You
Absolutely.
understand? That's a problem. Sometimes in football, even God won't help you for a long time.
Yeah.
You understand? Either you will suffer by your own mistakes, but not from God.
Yeah,
You
I
understand? Because you can't be like, you are in a better position, but you can't look down on the other to say, brother, come, let's step up together and do this together, or you understand, or let's work together and see that we can build. So sometimes in life you have to give a little bit of what you have, or when you're in a better position, have the other one.
Yeah. Were you doing the same for your family?
Yeah.
Where you did your family
when they need,
Yeah.
I will help. Yeah.
Okay.
My siblings, my family,
Yeah.
my mother.
Because you have a lot of siblings.
For my dad's side, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those ones is a little bit older than me, so it was not like for my mother's siblings, my sister is the oldest one than me.
Yeah. What is the nicest thing that you've done during your prime? What is the one thing that you thought that was a very nice gesture from your side?
The only thing, I was a young man. The only thing that we could do is just send money when they have to do things, important things like. So I would send. They would tell me like how much. Then I would send because I'm not there.
Yeah.
You understand? So if they are doing it or not doing it, like I try. So I tried my best. You understand what I mean?
There was a story, maybe 2008, 2009, in Informandi. I used to work for Informandi. For Informandi those days, I was a young journalist, but for the record, it was not me who wrote the story. But it was.
What story is this one?
It was about you were renting a house for your brothers somewhere in.
Small brother.
Yeah. So that's a nice thing also to say.
Yeah, I'm not really calling that as a nice thing because I'm the brother. I'm the older brother. You understand? Because he was. Even the time I bought him a car, because he was always walking in the morning to work. So why not? So I bought him a car so he can.
But when I'm saying what is the nicest thing that you've done, those are the things that I mean.
If
you bought someone a car, that's it.
I even bought them 2 taxis. So for me, you know what I always see? People is sometimes they're too materialistic. You understand that you don't see the inside of a person.
Yeah.
You understand? For me, that's why I'm not mentioning it.
Yeah.
Understand? The love I have for them or they had for me, it was for me important for me. Most important thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't count how much I have given them or money or something.
No, of course. I understand that. But I mean, for me, is to say that it's like now I'm working. I certainly don't earn anything close to what you were earning.
But you earn a lot.
No, I don't.
Okay.
But at least I know that my family perceives me as a guy who's working, and they perceive your family also saw you not just as a guy who's playing football. It was a job for you, and therefore
it was a job for me. Yes.
Yeah. Did you understand in that moment? In fact, let's start first with your. Because of course you are a young man, you are a famous footballer now in Bremen itself, and maybe later in Rostock. But and we hear stories from former footballers talking about women issues, for example. I always look at this story of Emmanuel Eboe of Arsenal, how his wife, of course, I think it's a French woman, or was it British, who really dribbled him out of his investments.
Yeah.
And the guy is really, really in trouble afterwards. The kids are not talking to him. He doesn't have access to his children. One of them just signed for Chelsea, the youth team's the son. But he can't even access his son just to even guide him or whatever, which I find very, very troubling. Yeah. How did you deal with women when you were a very famous man? I've seen you posting your children.
Yeah, you know that most of the, let me say, they say African players, most of the players after the football career have almost the same problem.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not something new. We all know it. And normally in life it's like that. When you can't assist anymore, you understand? Say assist your kids, for example, or to be there for your partner in life, or when you don't give the same thing you're giving anymore. Obviously in life, sometime things will change.
Yeah, yeah.
To be honest, we must be realistic in life.
Yeah.
So take it as a man and you have to move on.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have access to your children? Do you talk? Or do you have any relationship with your children? Or are you also locked out like a boy?
Not locked out, but I have contact, but not the same like before, because I grew them up. Understand? It's not easy, but sometimes you have to try what you can.
Yeah, they're in Germany?
To be honest. No, they're here. No, in Germany, I have contact. We talk, actually. You understand? With my daughter, my son. Yeah. Also my 2 sons here, and the 1 girl.
Okay. So you were a busy bee. You were making babies. You were popping babies or what?
No. 5 is not that much.
5 is not that much. Yeah, as an African man, 5 is a good number. Yeah. Did you understand during those days that football is a short career? What did you do with your money?
That time you don't see that football is a short career.
Yeah.
You understand? And even you have, to be honest, you must be disciplined. Yeah. When you were, not hard-headed, like when you see like, no, I grew up myself, I can do this, I will get this on my own, I can do, sometimes it's a problem. Because even when you have, not ego actually, when you have a bank manager, trust me, when you play football in, let me say, Bundesliga or in Turkey or whatever, I was also playing Turkey, you understand? If you want to go withdraw your money, you will go. Yeah. Even your bank manager can say nothing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
I mean, it's just what you will learn with time. You understand? Everybody has his own path. So sometimes you fail, sometimes you win. Yeah. You understand? You just have to fix the broken pieces together and fix it and move on.
Absolutely. But did you, I mean, you played with Colin Benjamin, not in the same team, but of course in the same league, in the same team. Bundesliga. He found you there, isn't it? You were already in Germany when he came around 2002.
Yeah, because I was already in Germany.
Yeah. Which year did you go again? You say?
Colin came after.
Yeah, I know, but which year did you go to Germany?
96, I think.
96. Okay.
96. Yeah, they're around beginning of 96, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's there around the things. It must be there.
Yeah. So let's still go there. And I'm sorry if I'm pressing you hard on this one. So it's a short career. You make money, whatever amount it is.
Yeah.
Where did you invest your money? How did you think
it's
you
different.
How did you think you will live?
No, maybe I was. It's not like that's, to be honest. That's normal. You can look at musicians or whatever.
Yeah.
Say when you have money, sometimes you must be disciplined. Otherwise you will live a fast life. You understand? Yeah. So the problem, when you can't control yourself anymore, then 100% you won't control your money.
Did you feel like you were in the fast life also at one stage of your career? And that maybe
not fast life. Sometimes it depends how much you earn. You understand? Yeah. Sometimes you don't even see how much you spend. Yeah. You understand? But later on you will see in life like, man, I made mistakes. You understand? Yeah. Nobody's perfect. You understand?
Absolutely.
But the sad thing is just you must make sure not to lose your family or your kids, or because some of the time it's normal. For example, not talking bad, like today's woman, for example, who will stay with a guy who don't work?
Nobody.
When somebody else come with a little bit of more than, she will go.
Yeah.
It's normal. It's part of life. Understand?
Yeah.
So you must just accept it and look forward and try to have contact with your kids when she let you or when they let you. Then you look from there.
Yeah. I mean, we have footballers now. I still think that's why in my introduction I said you are probably the best Namibian footballer ever in terms of how far you went. Because the closest for me is Colin Benjamin. But Colin Benjamin is a Bundesliga legend. He's only been with Hamburger SV.
1860 Munich.
That one. Oh yeah, he went to the second division afterwards.
To second Bundesliga,
Yeah, absolutely.
That time I'm Turkey.
Yeah. But you played for Bremen, Hansa Rostock, the other one with a difficult name that you mentioned.
Duisburg.
Yes. And then you went to the club where Andre Onana plays now there in Turkey, isn't it?
I played a lot of teams in Turkey.
Yeah. But the one... anyways.
I know what you want to ask.
Yeah. So your profile is actually bigger than any other footballer our country has ever had. So when we look at guys like Dion Hotto today, of course we see figures. We don't know whether of how much money they are earning. We don't know if it's true. Shall we let them? For the young footballers watching this interview today, especially those that are lucky to have made that professional level, what must they do differently?
No, they are luckily now. The players who have made the highest level now, they are disciplined players.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I was not disciplined on the field. Yes, you understand.
But just on that, Razi, this is why I asked you at the beginning, because I don't want to judge you. I think that there were things that didn't help you much. The fact that you were a 14-year-old boy just turning 15, going alone, that's why I asked you deliberately whether you had any family member to accompany you.
I was alone.
And I'm sure along the way, because education also helps, you were taken out of the local school.
No, I went to school in Germany. At that time, you have to choose.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm a young man from the street. I played street football. I mean, not from the streets, from street football.
Yes.
You understand? I made it till there. Then you put academic paper and professional paper. Which one would you take?
No, take football.
Obviously, because football for me was my life. Understand?
Absolutely.
And so the other thing is like, I also want to come there. Like, I know you want to ask like about Colin, and you understand, because I played more teams than him.
Yeah.
Colin went far older than me to Europe.
He did what?
He was how old did when Colin went to Germany? Maybe 23 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
He was an elder already. He know what he was doing. I think, was he not studying at UNAM? I think that time.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think somewhere
I know he
there.
left civics and went to Germany.
No, he was studying the FT. I think it's the first year was studying already.
Yeah,
2 years.
So him at least, he came with a...
No, I'm not comparing. I've never compared him with somebody. You understand? You go like when you go with as a 15-year-old, for example, and you go as a 22-year-old person. Will you make the same mistakes?
I understand.
You can't.
That's why
I'm saying I don't want like to speak about other people. You understand? So either that was my own mistakes. You understand? Nobody else. I made the mistakes. I made the wrong choices. Like I chose the manager who will guide me. Like in Turkey, you understand? Whatever happens there with my finances in Turkey, you understand? I made the choices. People warn me, be careful.
Yeah.
But I was desperate to play some teams like you played Bundesliga, you understand? Champions League. So for me, I was desperate. You understand? I knew that I have maybe only have 5 years or 6 years to play. So I wanted to play again. I wanted to play Champions League again. So for me, because I knew for my talent I can still play.
Yeah.
So this manager say this say this. You understand?
Yeah.
I will take you to Fenerbahce. This one say I will take you to the Trabzon. Other one say Galatasaray. You understand? Then you have to make a choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the other one, I think that time my management company in Germany told me that stay with us. We can still guide you from Hamburg because they are from Hamburg, the company from Hamburg. Then I saw that when I'm Turkey, how would you guide me from? You understand? From Germany.
Yeah.
You can understand because many people told me that be careful, like management, managers, they are a little bit corrupt in Turkey. So you must be very, very careful who you're working with.
Yeah.
Understand? Read your papers, read your contracts properly. You have to get your contracts must be in both languages, English and Turkish. You understand? Don't let them. Sometimes really it's very tricky. When you're desperate and you want to play for a club, you don't really you are rushing. Understand? Even the biggest contract I signed in Turkey, they brought a Turkish contract. And I don't want to bad mouth. It's a good league. You understand? You earn good money. Yeah. The clubs don't have problems. Just be careful who you're working with. They will, because they knew I speak German. So I took a manager, but he stayed in Turkey, in Istanbul. He speaks German, but he's from Austria. I'm not from Switzerland. So he will read in Turkish. Even the lawyer he brought is his friend, but I didn't know. You understand? So he will read in Turkish, so he will translate me in German. You understand? Yeah. So it means like I didn't read like really myself. Yeah. Just later on, when I finished signing, he said, why did I not like...
What was wrong with the contract? What happened there?
Because they had access to my bank accounts while I'm not there.
So they were
it's just later on I go find out like from the people at the bank, like there's always people come who withdraw money from my account. So just go to the bank manager up there and find out who is that person. Yeah. You understand? Then they told me it is, the name come up. Then it was my manager. Ooh. But it's part of that I'm saying for young players who play that level, people don't really know what happened. They're just talking and charging. You understand? Yeah. I've been through a lot, man. They don't even know. No, really, you would say they were these weak guys. You understand?
They
won't be around here, I think. You understand? No, that's what I'm saying. They judge things they don't know. You understand? Even my last 4 or 5 years in Turkey. You understand? That's what I'm saying. We must know with who you're working with. In Germany, there was not a problem. I lost most of my money in Turkey. You understand? Through this manager stuff and all these. You understand? Yeah. Not to be honest. That's why I saw like, what can I do? What you will sue him and do what? Yeah. What will you think you'll get that money back in Turkey? And you go in the country and that corrupt country, not corrupt country, but they are so connected, you won't get through. You understand?
I get that.
You understand? So you have to accept it and move on. You understand?
Yeah. No, it's a very sad story what happened. Really, really sad. But those things, people can also say, but that happened towards really the end of your career. Maybe like you said, maybe you had...
I was 8 years in Turkey, brother.
You were there for 8 years. Now, where's the investment, my brother? Why didn't you invest money? Property or whatever was making money that time in Namibia?
I don't know. I bought houses, but it's okay.
You bought houses, but it's okay. Okay. No. It's a good conversation. I like your honesty. You then retired. For a guy of your experience, having played at the highest level for a long time, there ought to be something that you bring to the table in terms of management, either being put into the youth teams or the national teams or whatever. Have you ever been accorded those opportunities?
No, never.
Why not?
No, maybe only. No, I only helped at the youth. I think it would. No, Jackie Chipanga called, I think at under 20 was Bakera, and the under 15, just to help out a little bit, you understand, but the national team. But the national team itself, I had never.
Do you think we can contribute something there? Because we also understand Now let me just finish this point. Because we also know that not every ex-footballer can actually be a coach also. That is also a reality.
Yeah, we all know that not everybody can be a coach, you understand? But for players, of some of the players, my experience, for the teams that I've played for different countries, I'm talking about Germany and Turkey. I think in Namibia, no one have done that. Is there somebody?
No, there's none.
I played 5 clubs in Turkey, different, deep Muslim, real Muslim, Diyarbakir, Istanbul. You understand? It's not easy.
Yes.
Sometimes the club I was playing for, like in Diyarbakir, the American base was at the airport, so you don't really sleep. The jet is always flying over your flat every night. You understand? And you have to supposed to play there. You understand? That's why I say I have so much experience.
Yeah.
I'm not bragging. I'm talking the truth. It's the same thing. Like, how can I not coach like under 17 national team of Namibia or under 20 with my experience? You understand?
Well, how did you do management? You were coaching a team there in Hindisburg.
It was nice. It was just too cold again. No, it was nice. No, it was good experience. No, those guys, like really, like they how much is it? When I came there, it was not easy. You understand? Because I saw that the way they are playing, they were like, you know, those guys was now like really guys who are like from different houses, like they are suffering. Like some of them sometimes come to training without eating.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I'm a different style of coaching.
Yeah.
Because fitness for me is very important. Because I learned it from the Bundesliga. Yeah. In football, when you're fit, you can do everything. You don't get easily injured. Yeah. Your mindset is always top. Your brain is always, you think faster than the person who are not fitter than you. Yeah. You understand? So, you know, that's why I always say that. Some of the guys say that I'm too hard on players. It's not about too hard. You must. Fitness is very, very important in football.
So tell me now that, because in football there are two things primarily that one must bring to the table. Is the skills and the experience, like now in coaching, that knowledge of the game that you can impart on players. Then there's the professional side of things where you have to be professional, disciplined, and all that. With the passage of time, having also, you're a 46-year-old guy now, that will also be scrutinized to say, okay, we can bring Razi to the national team, but will he wake up on time? Will he be left by the team bus behind because he overslept, and all those kind of things? What can you tell us about that aspect of your life?
No, I don't think it's not at this age. You understand?
Yeah.
For a person that, you know, it's good for people to say that. I know, and I know that. You understand? Yeah. I know I've been around for so long. Yeah. I started playing national team with 15 years old. You know, even when I go sometimes to soccer house, when I sit down watching, I know, I can see the eyes watching. Understand? Oh, is he fine? Oh, what is he doing? Oh, what is his movement? Everywhere. All my football career was always like that. It's not something new. Even in Bremen, when I go just normal, like when I go for a normal outing, imagine with 18 or 19-year-old, I mean, that time you're a child, so you can't even go with your friends for a drink. A normal drink. It's like oh, he was there yesterday. Oh, you went to sleep at 1, 2 o'clock. Yeah. It's normal. You understand? You must get used to it. It's not only about yourself. When you like, at this age, when you are serious and you want to do something, you understand? It's the same thing when I started playing Bundesliga. When you're serious, you can do it. Yeah. What's the problem? Give the person a chance so we can see. Let him fail himself. Yeah. Don't let him fail. Don't say that he can. You understand? Yeah. There's a lot of players. You understand? It's not only about me.
Absolutely. But that's why I want to ask you also now, our Premier League here, some of the clubs are coached by guys that you've played football with. If you go to Yonam, Robert Nauseb is there. You have played together, I'm sure. Ronnie has moved from club to club, African Stars, Ongos, wherever. He's a former mate of yours. Has any of these guys ever said, look, Razi, let me hold you by the hand. Let's go around. Let's be my assistant.
Not assistant,
or some sort.
No, some sort. Ronnie at Unam, yes, you understand. Yeah. But then I think the boss of Yuna maybe like had different plans or something. You
Yeah.
understand? But Ronnie Canalero, yes, he did at Yuna, yes.
Yeah. Do you feel?
But that Premier League, yes, that's
Yeah.
the time. Yeah, Ronnie did for sure. That's my brother.
Yeah. Do you feel, you don't have to go into names, but do you feel others have neglected you? Because, I mean, look, you said earlier how generous you were also to others, even financially.
No, it's not about Nick. I don't want people to feel to be pity or to feel pity for me.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
I just want to be honest. Like now, they might just give me a chance so we can see. You understand? It's the same thing. It's the same thing when I came here the first time for the national team. They were laughing at me. What a small boy is this one? Can he even kick a ball? Till I scored my first free, they were on the way out against Zimbabwe because they thought we are out.
Yeah.
After I scored that free kick, then they had respect for me. That time I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
You understand? Nobody did it. So what's the problem? I'm not a perfect person. Give me a chance. I'm just a normal human being. I didn't kill nobody. You understand? People is talking like I've maybe killed like 10 people. You understand? Give me a chance. Let me do it. Let's see.
Yeah.
You understand? Sometimes you must be honest and straight to people. Or later they will say you are too arrogant. It's not about that. Give me a chance. I didn't kill nobody. I didn't steal something from someone. You understand? I'm just a normal footballer like the others also. You understand? Yeah. They've been judging me for many years now. I've been listening. I'm listening everywhere I go. You understand? I'm just a normal human being. Give me a chance. Let's see. You understand? Stop showing fingers. Maybe somebody in your family, they didn't make professional, but they will learn from me or from my mistakes. Yeah. That's normal.
Yeah. That is very true. So do you want to, do you think with all that you know and what you experience, you would work best on the bench of a team with a head coach, or do you think that you are even ready to lead actually a Premier League team?
I can lead it if I have to. You understand? Yeah, but if I have a chance, like I have so much details. I've been coached by so many good coaches, and I feel all those stuff. I didn't forget it. Even as assistant coach, I can work, no problem. You understand? To advise him. When you train with these players, you will know this one. It's the same thing. Like many people were saying, yeah, Kambato is a problem player. Well, that boy was not a problem. Yeah. You understand? You just go in his mindset and change his mindset as a player. You understand? Everybody came from different homes. We're all not the same. You understand?
Yeah.
After that, after I've spoken to him when I was there as assistant coach at African Stars, the boy changed. He started scoring again. He's a small boy, but even you can see even at the warm-up, he's up front as a young boy. You understand? He was leading the warm-up in front. You understand? Then you saw that, his mindset have changed. He's taking responsibility now for himself. Yeah. You understand? After that, not long, then he was called up for the national team.
Yeah.
You understand? So it depends who you coach.
Absolutely. The very last question for you, Razi, is outside football. I mean, do you do anything at the moment? Or
that time, no. At the last year I was at Blue Boys as assistant coach, but this year I didn't do yet nothing.
Yeah, but job-wise, employment-wise, outside football, are you prepared to do anything else? For you?
It depends. It depends,
but
it must be a direction like in German or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, translator or something.
Yeah.
You understand?
Go to
German newspaper or something.
Yeah. German newspaper.
or maybe go to Congo in Joe or something.
Yeah, go to Okata and work with Congo there.
That's my brother.
It's a good mate of yours.
That's my brother, yeah.
Absolutely. Razi, thank you for a very candid and honest interview. We hope to see you on a football pitch very soon, on the bench or something, but it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, wonderful. That is Razundara Tjikuzu. He is probably Namibia's most decorated ex-footballer ever, and he was actually walking us through his journey, the trials and tribulations that he has gone through, but he is keeping his head up and is ready to continue the journey of football. Thank you for watching.